Welcome to UCLA Newsweek, September 8, 2010. In this edition, Professor Kelly Lytle-Hernandez chronicles the history of the United States Border Patrol.
What the Border Patrol does is they take that abstract thing called the illegal alien and they literally bring people to that. They embody this category for us.
And in brief, adult stem cells may offer the key to lung cancer prognosis. Archiving everyday materials in rare languages, obesity and diabetes continue to increase in California. And understanding the galaxy's ancient cosmic rays. Historian Kelly Lytle-Hernandez explains how the U.S. Border Patrol rose from meager origins to become the institution that shapes the nation's immigration debate.
It's very important to go back to this moment when the U.S. Border Patrol was established in May of 1924. The Congress had just passed major legislation restricting immigration to the United States, the Immigration Act of 1924. And the thrust behind this law was really to restrict Asian immigration and European, Southern European, Eastern European immigration to the United States. As time went on in the 1920s and 1930s, these men out in the U.S.-Mexico borderlands realized that it was in their interest to interpret U.S. immigration law according to the customs of the region. And the customs of the region were determined by agribusiness and their dependence upon Mexican workers. Over the course of the history of the U.S. Border Patrol between 1924 and the mid-1970s, the Border Patrol increasingly focuses on policing Mexican workers. And this is a historical problem. Mexican workers were actually exempt from a lot of the restrictions of the 1924 Act. What the Border Patrol does is they take that abstract thing called the illegal alien and they literally bring people to that. They embody this category for us. So they define it for us in a social way that we can understand it and we can see it. The illegal alien embraces a large category of people. But what the Border Patrol does is they narrow what we understand as the undocumented immigrant as the Mexican immigrant.
And now, a look at more developments at UCLA. Scientists at UCLA's Johnson Cancer Center have discovered that adult stem cells found in your precancerous lesions in the lungs are associated with a poor prognosis in patients who develop lung cancer. These cells, researchers say, may actually mutate themselves into cancer-causing stem cells. Looking for a menu in Amharic or a CD in Malagasy? They're online in the archive of UCLA's Language Materials Project, which since 2002 has been amassing a virtual collection of everyday objects in more than 150 languages. A new grant from the U.S. Department of Education will now help the project provide materials, lesson plans, and bibliographic pointers to teachers of less commonly taught languages. A majority of adults in California are obese or overweight, and more than 2 million have been diagnosed with diabetes, according to a new report from the UCLA Center for Health Policy Research. The authors say that better access to healthy foods in recreational spaces may help reverse the trend. UCLA and Japanese astronomers have found that many cosmic rays, once thought to come from other galaxies, may originate in our own Milky Way. Research co-author Alexander Kusenko hopes the discovery will shed light on cosmic events that have taken place over millions of years, enhancing our understanding of astrophysical archaeology. For more information on these and other stories, visit newsroom.ucla.edu.